Hello and welcome to another Insider's Guide to Life in the Cowboy State.
I'm Kaitlin Davidson.
And I'm Alisha Collins with the Alisha Collins Real Estate Team.
And today we're diving into 10 things you need to know before moving to Douglas, Wyoming.
This charming city, known as Jackalope Town, has a unique blend of small town vibes, rich history, and outdoor adventures that make it a hidden gem. Whether you're relocating from across the state or across the country, we've got you covered with what to expect.
Being lifelong Wyomingites and with my husband's family rooted in Douglas for over a century, we know this town like the back of our hand. From local legends to hidden gems, we're here to give you the real scoop. And since I live and work right here in Douglas, drop your questions in the comments. I'm your go-to local expert and I'm happy to help.
If you're new here, we post every Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So let's jump into what makes Douglas, Wyoming so special.
Embrace the small town lifestyle. Douglas has a population of just over 6,400 people, and it's the kind of place where neighbors know each other by name. You'll find a tight-knit community where people wave as they pass by, and local events like the Wyoming State Fair bring everyone together. Coming from a big city, it might take some adjusting for the slower pace, but once you settle in, you'll love the genuine connections you make at fun community events like Hot Night in the Park or the local coffee shop blend. Just don't expect a 24/7 nightlife. Douglas is all about community, not crowds.
Get ready for Wyoming's wild weather. Douglas sits on the high plains, and the weather here can be a bit of a character. Winters often dip below zero with wind chills that'll make you rethink stepping outside without a coat. Summers can hit the low 90s, but nights stay cool. And the wind, it's a Douglas specialty, with gusts that can rearrange your patio furniture if you're not careful. Always check the forecast and keep a jacket handy year-round. Locals know to expect snow in May or a warm spell in January.
Housing is affordable, but plan ahead. The median home price in Douglas is around $251,000, well below the national average, making it a great spot for first-time buyers or those looking to stretch their budget. Rentals are also reasonable, with median gross rent around $878 a month. But here's the catch. Inventory can be tight, especially for rentals. As Douglas doesn't have many large complexes, since I'm the team's Douglas-based agent, I can help you navigate the market. So drop a comment if you're curious about available homes or rentals.
The outdoors are your playground. Douglas is surrounded by natural beauty with the Laramie Mountain Range and Medicine Bow National Forest to the south and the North Platte River running right through town. Whether you're into hiking, fishing, hunting, or mountain biking, you'll find endless opportunity. Ayers National Bridge, just a short drive off I-25, is a must visit for a picnic or a dip in La Prairie Creek. If you're not an outdoor enthusiast, you might feel a bit out of place, as recreation here revolves around nature rather than urban amenities.
The Wyoming State Fair is a big deal. Every August, Douglas transforms into the heart of Wyoming's biggest summer event, drawing folks from across the state for rodeos and livestock shows. It's not just a fair, it's a celebration of Wyoming's ranching and cowboy heritage. Expect the town to buzz with energy from the parade to the demolition derby. If you're moving here, mark your calendar for this week-long tradition. It's a great way to meet locals and soak up the culture.
Jackalope fever is real, and Douglas is very proud of the jackalope. Douglas is home to the mythical creature that is part jackrabbit, part antelope. You can pose with the 8-foot jackalope statue in Jackalope Square, pick up a jackalope hunting license at the Railroad Museum, or collect stickers for a chance to win jackalope bucks. It's a quirky part of Douglas's identity that locals lean into with a smile. Embrace the fun. It is a great conversation starter with your new neighbors.
History is everywhere. Douglas has a rich past, from its days as tent city near Fort Fetterman in 1867 to its role as the railroad hub in 1886. You can explore the Wyoming Pioneer Museum, the Douglas Railroad Interpretive Museum, or the World War II POW campsite to dive into the town's story. Want to stretch your legs? Take a historic walking tour through the North Douglas Historic District, where 19th century homes tell tales of pioneers taming the Wild West. History buffs will feel right at home here.
Firearm culture is part of life. Wyoming ranks second in the U.S. for gun ownership, with 66.2% of adults owning a firearm. And Douglas is no exception. Open carry is legal, and you might see folks carrying at a gas station or a grocery store without anyone batting an eye. Hunting is huge, with locals headed out for deer, antelope, or elk. If this is new to you, don't worry. It's part of the outdoor lifestyle here, and safety is always a priority.
Connectivity can be spotty. If you're used to constant cell service or high-speed internet, Douglas might test your patience. While service is improved, there are still areas with weak or no cell coverage, and internet options can be limited compared to bigger cities. Before signing a lease or buying a home, check coverage maps for providers like Verizon or local companies. I can help you find the best providers and the best spots for connectivity. Just ask in the comments.
You're close to Casper, Wyoming, but not too close. Douglas is about 50 minutes from Casper, which has more shopping, dining, and entertainment options. Like the only escalator in Wyoming. Need a Sam's Club run or a concert? Casper's your spot. But Douglas offers a quieter, friendlier vibe that many prefer over the Casper hustle. Be prepared for occasional interstate closures due to winter snow, especially in the winter. So plan your trips accordingly. The drive is short, but Wyoming weather can make it an adventure and make it long.
So there you have it, the 10 things you need to know before moving to Douglas, Wyoming. A town with small town charm, big outdoor adventures, and a community that feels like family.
With over 2 decades of experience helping people move across Wyoming,
And a lifetime surrounded by real estate, plus some seriously deep family roots here in Douglas, we've got the knowledge and the passion to help make your move smooth and stress-free.
we've both spent nearly our entire lives in Wyoming, and we're so excited to help you discover everything this state, and especially Douglas, has to offer.
This town means a lot to me personally, and I'm proud to call it home. If you're thinking about making the move, I'd love to be your go-to guide.
We post new Wyoming content every Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so don't forget to subscribe. And if Douglas is on your radar, drop your questions in the comments. Caitlin's right here in town and ready to help.
If you found this helpful, give us a like, subscribe for more Wyoming tips, and let us know in the comments what you're most excited about for your move to Douglas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next Friday.
And remember, we want you to love where you live. See you soon.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
that's good.
let's go. Yep.
Okay.
If you're not an outdoor enthusiast, you might feel a bit of a YouTube video.
Oh, that was cute.
Well,
Just
we
waiting
did that
here?
pretty good. If you're not an outdoor all right, here we go. What the hell?
That makes me feel better.
Proudly known as a whoop, we weren't paying attention to you. I'm so sorry. If you're not an outdoor enthusiast, you might
Take a historic walk tour.
You're doing so good.
Holy.
But wait.
Coming from a big city, it might take you.
All right. Okay, let's start walking. Let's work on our pace.
Just
be prepared. Be prepared. Okay.